Are you ready for one of the most exciting grant programs that I've seen in a long time? We're about to launch a $50,000 grant program that will help first-time homebuyers buying in California or Nevada, that I can help you to purchase a home. And as long as you're putting at least $10,000 of your own money and you are a first-time homebuyer, you can get a grant of up to $50,000 to add to your $10,000. It will pay for down payment, that'll pay for closing costs. And most important, this program actually has income requirements that many people can really qualify for. Now, let me start from the beginning. This program is put out by the same department, the San Francisco Federal Home Loan Bank, who put out the WISH program. The WISH program is a fantastic program. It's a matching grant program that does wonders, except that the limit of income is 80% of the area median income. And that's really hard for most people to afford to pay for a home in California, especially, while still having be under that 80% income limit. So the San Francisco Federal Home Loan Bank created this new grant program. This designed for what they call the middle income. It's designed for people that make just over 80% of the area median income, 80.01%, up to 140% of the area median income. You're going to hear me talk about a lot of things. The details about all those things are in this QR code right up here. So check out the information as you're listening. Make sure you scan that QR code or click the details in the link down below, and you can see all of the details, and you can get registered with me so that we can figure out if you qualify for this program. So let's talk about the truth of how this program works. A lot of my peers are simply saying, hey, come to me and you can get $50,000 of a grant. It's not that simple. So really, here's what's happening. The San Francisco Federal Home Loan Bank is a division of the Federal Reserve, and they oversee banks and credit unions within the western region of the United States, specifically California, Nevada, and Arizona. Now, I don't lend in Arizona, so I'm talking only about California and Nevada, but you can use this program in Arizona as well. The money has to flow through one of the member banks. Mortgage companies are not member banks. We are independent mortgage companies. We're not actually members of the San Francisco Home Loan Bank. So we have to partner with one of the member banks that has the money and see if they have any left. There's a limit of how much money can go to each bank. So this program was launched last year as a pilot. Last year, they gave $10 million as a grand total, and that money went very, very, very quickly. This year, they've doubled the allocation, and it's $20 million that they're providing this year. But each bank can only get a maximum of $2 million, and that means that basically 10 banks can get $2 million, but there's way more than 10 banks vying for this money. So the money's going to run out quickly, and a bank only has a small amount of an allocation. By the way, only $5 million of the total money can go for people between 120 and 140% of the area median income. So if you're in that upper bracket of income, it's going to be even harder to reserve your money, and you have to be in escrow before you can reserve your money. So really, this is going to be a mad dash, kind of like Dream for All was last year, that says, okay, we need to figure out if you qualify based on your income limits, and it's based on the income limits of the county you are buying in. So if you click on the QR code, scan the QR code, or click on the link down below, you can see my outline, and there will be a link to how to determine the income limits. Try and figure it out yourself, or let us figure it out and just give us your name and contact information. We'll reach out and help you figure out if you qualify. But the bottom line is that if you qualify and if you meet the requirements of the income, then you've got to get into escrow. And we have to find a participating bank within your region who has money available. So it is going to be a lot of hoops to get through this, because the banks are basically lending within their footprint. So even though a bank might be licensed in California, they're only focused on doing loans within the 3 counties that surround their branches. And so you can't just work with any of the banks. We have to find one of the member banks who is actually still has money and is lending within your community and will allow us to utilize those funds as an outside company. Some of these banks are going to say, you know what? The only way you can use our funds is to come directly to us. Look, if that's the case and they're giving you competitive terms, I'm not going to hold you back from getting the money. I'm going to make sure you remember me, that I'm the one that told you about this program, and that you tell all your friends and family to listen to me, because I'm truly telling you about programs, even sometimes when it means I'm not the one that ultimately can fund the loan for you, but I'm the resource that you need to keep connected to, that you need to like my videos and share them and subscribe and tell everybody else to do the same thing. Why? Because I'm giving you not only up-to-date information, but I'm giving you program options that you may or may not be able to get through me, and we may connect you with another bank and I get paid nothing at all. Now remember, I'm not a nonprofit organization. I get paid for doing mortgages. So am I here? And by the way, I make nothing on YouTube. I'm not big enough yet. Help me get bigger on YouTube. So I get paid to do mortgages, but most importantly is I want to make sure that I'm educating you and telling you all of your options. In a lot of cases, I'm going to be able to help you with this program, because we will find the partner bank that has money, that's a member of the San Francisco Federal Home Loan Bank, and they'll provide their funds. I'll provide the primary mortgage. You get your 10 grand, their 50 grand, $60,000, that the 50 grand is going to be a grant. Now, that what I have not seen yet is, what are the repayment terms? You say, John, it's a grant. What do you mean by repayment? Most of these grants have a well, first of all, if it's like the WISH program, is actually a recapture period that says if you don't occupy the home for a period of time, you actually have to pay part of it back. That's typically around 3 to 5 years. This may or may not have that type of stipulation, but if you're looking for a primary home, and this is primary homes only, then this might be a good option for you. Also, a really cool thing is you can actually use it to buy multifamily properties. You could use it to buy a 2, 3, or 4 unit property, as long as you're going to be living in one of them. You could use it to buy a mobile home, as long as it's on a permanent foundation where you're buying the land. You cannot use it to buy a mobile home that is in a park. So this is a great opportunity. And I want you to use me as a resource to figure out, A, if you meet the guidelines, B, if we don't know when the money is going to be released. We are actually holding webinars right now. The Federal Home Loan Bank only announced this program a few days ago, back on June 3rd. So this is fresh information. They haven't given a date of when money can start being reserved, but it's not a lottery like Dream for All. It's basically you reserve the money once you're in escrow. So I get you pre-approved. We're looking at this program. Maybe we're looking at some other programs. I've got a $10,000 grant program that is truly a grant that helps you with down payment, helps you with closing costs through the California Association of Realtors. That's an absolutely amazing program that has money right now. So I want to be your conduit. I want to be your resource. If you are looking to buy a home, you need to meet with me and get pre-approved. Because no matter what program you're looking at, I can make sure that we figure out which ones you fit into and which ones you don't. As a new one comes out, I'll be able to help you figure out if that one's going to work or not, and I will help you accomplish your dream of home ownership. So make sure to scan the QR code up above or click the link down below, register with us so that we can keep you updated. Even if you're not ready to apply, go ahead and scan on that page and you'll be able to fill in your contact information to get on our mailing list and stay updated on this and any other program that we have. So join my mailing list. Allow me to help guide you through all of the amazing programs that are out there. And if you fit the criteria for this program, let's get you a $50,000 grant. All right, gang, thanks so much for listening. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.